Welcome to Sister Speak, The Last of Us, where we discuss the HBO super great series, The Last of Us, from a sister's point of view. I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister A.
I'm Goody.
And I am Sister K, and welcome to episode number 8. Let's get started.
What? Last of Us?
Welcome, Sister Speak Nation. And as you can see, we're still down as Sistah, but Goody Roop has joined us tonight. Thank you so much for joining, Goody.
So happy to be here. On a school night.
On a school night. Okay. We're living dangerously, y'all.
Yeah.
Before we get into this episode, which I know we're gonna have a lot of conversation about.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
Let's talk about what we are lipping, sipping, and swagging with tonight.
Okay, I'll start. Let's see, for my bling today, I have my beautiful blingy J. Thank you, Sister A. That's all the bling I got. For my hydration today, I'm trying to do better. So I have an authentic Yeti, our Alpine Yellow, with my matching straw. And I have some nice ice cold water in there, but I'm double dipping today.
Oh.
Because this episode, I needed some alcohol.
Oh.
So I got some, Sister A, you're going to love it. This is Raw Brothers. It's called Iron Thistle. It's a Scottish ale.
Oh.
Here is the
I like that.
And wait a minute.
Purple.
I got my slancha glass. So here's what it looked like. Looked like Guinness, don't it?
Nice.
And
that's dark.
Damn, that looks like fucking coffee. That's
sick. I think it's supposed to be like Guinness. It's got a deep flavor. So you got to try it.
I got to find that.
It's Raw Brothers. Let me show
Wines,
you. Yes. It's called Iron Thistle. Scottish
look it up.
ale.
Okay.
And it's 7.0% alcohol per can.
Ooh, okay.
Because that's what I need today. For this episode. Okay. For my lippy today, I pulled out my little purple because it matches my shirt. And this is Burt's Bees. I really like this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks for turning us on to it, Sister A. But this is Burt's Bees, and it's really a pretty purple color. See?
Oh, perfect.
That is
nice.
Does look nice. Really
and
nice.
It's called Lavender Lake.
Lavender Lake.
I need to get some of that.
See, it's really, really nice. It's a nice purple. Mm-hmm. And of course, my Avon Glimmer 6 lip liner in the appropriate size. Thank you very much. And chocolate. I definitely have to enunciate with the teacher on,
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Oh, you got it.
I'm done.
All right. Let me get going here. I have got also some nice ice waters in my Sister Speak Yeti. Thank you very much over there in Dallas. For my lippy today, I have got on my MAC Powder Kiss liquid lip color.
What color is this?
In Got a Callback.
Oh,
got a callback.
I need that one.
That's pretty.
Is nice.
Okay, let me see the container again. It's at the little bullet. Oh no, that's like a gloss thing. Oh, it is kind of like a bullet.
It goes on really nice and light. It's almost like you don't even have it on.
Okay.
It's just like very, very light, but moisturizing. One of my faves. Thank you, Sister K. I have for my swag and blings today, I've got a Soul Sister bracelet. Thank you, Sister LM. And I also have on my rose gold Sister A. Thank you, Sister K. And that's it for me.
No, what's on your head?
I forgot. I have
Le chapeau.
My awesome Sister Speak baseball hat.
Those are cool.
Spring training has begun.
Yeah, great.
So cool.
Looks good. Okay, Goody, take it away.
Okay. So as you can see, the logo here, I've got the Sister Speak I call it a garden hat. I don't. What do you all call it?
A bucket hat.
Bucket
hat. Okay.
Garden.
Okay, so
good.
and then
It looks
on
cute.
my two Sister Speak koozies,
Nice.
I have some hot ginger tea
Oh,
my Sister
cute. Yeah.
mug.
I
It's ready
love
to
the
go.
wow.
mug.
That's a big thing of tea.
Oh yeah, but I love
And,
ginger
yeah.
tea. Oh,
My voice has been a little,
Mhm.
today.
Ginger tea will
Because of-
fix it right up too. It really
Right.
will. Mhm.
Yes, and I do the real kind where I boil an actual ginger root in there.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
that is so
whoa.
good. Wow.
Like I said, Goody, do it old school, but then this is not old school. This is
Oh yeah, here we go. Yaddy.
new technology. I've got some ice cold Arctic Blast ginger ale in there. Not ginger ale,
Ooh.
Gatorade in there.
Oh,
Those are the only two
Ooh.
things I drink. Oh,
Okay.
and for the lippy, see, I don't wear them all the time, but I was looking for my special MAC color that is discontinued, and so I only pull it out at like special
Yeah.
times. But I couldn't find it, so I'm wearing what I
Aw.
usually wear, which is basically like Vaseline,
yes.
Oh, I
the
love
rose-colored
those.
Vaseline.
Mhm.
Those are
You know
nice.
what? We have those days too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where we
And-
do that too.
And
Yep.
Goody,
Oh,
I think you're
and-
also wearing, yes.
Yes.
Wearing
The
your
shirt.
t-shirt.
Wow.
So
Other
let me
side.
just get it in the picture. I can't.
Other
Wrong
side.
way.
Other side. Other
Technology
side.
stuff.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay.
So you are blinged up.
She
Yeah,
is
I put-
swagged
Wow.
out.
Wow.
I prepared. I had a couple days, and so
Love
I rounded
it.
everything
Love
up.
it.
I also have a couple other things that might come out later that might have to be a surprise.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay.
can't wait. Can't wait.
But that's all for me.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will go last for my bling and swag. I have my beautiful rose gold Soul Sisters bracelet. Thank you, Sister LM. It was my permanent swag underneath it.
Mhm.
And also my beautiful blingy K. Thank you, Sister A. It's still shining and blinging
I
Yeah.
know they're still blingy.
6 years later.
Mhm.
For my hydration, I also have my Sister Speak Pink
Ooh, okay.
Petty mug with my Sister Kai name on it.
Mhm.
And I have some water.
Oh, that's good though. Water's good.
Not her
So if I-
fave, but
If I had
That's
to,
all
it sure ain't. Y'all know it's a rare feat for me to have water on a
Yeah.
podcast.
we know.
And water be making you run, honey. Let me just tell you.
Oh,
But,
Lord, have mercy. TMI, TMI, TMI.
Hey, we all grown.
Yep.
And then for my lippy, y'all, I am shining and profiling today.
That
I
looks
have-
really good, though, whatever
Yeah.
color that is.
I
Poppin'.
reached down into my vault and I got holy, what a goodie.
Your vault.
Goody, no pun intended.
Hey.
I was waiting all day for that one.
Yeah.
Actually, I just thought of it. Okay, so this is the NYX Professional Shine Loud in Charge with the
Ooh.
dual.
Oh, yeah.
And this is in the color of what color is it, y'all? Now see, this is gonna be my problem. I don't know the color because this is one of those
It's right.
ones.
You have to hold it like this and roll it like a Tootsie Roll, and
Yes,
it's
that's
right under
right.
that. Yeah, because I have one of those.
Oh yeah, in charge.
Where you at, Goody?
Sorry, I'm right
Having
here.
some issues.
Yeah, my I borrowed my wife's ring light and it just went out for like no reason. There we go.
Oh, there we go. We can see you.
There you go. You look just like yourself.
Thank you.
This is in the color of In Charge.
And
Okay.
And it has
Okay.
a glossy side and it has a pigment side that is so pigmented that you have to
Super.
really scrape this
Nice.
sucker off. But
Mm-hmm.
it don't play, let me tell you.
It's a
And
pretty
then it-
color.
Yeah,
Got
it's
the
real
gloss
pretty.
on the
It's
other
real pretty.
side
Top.
with a little
Mhm.
applicator.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
And then, yes, I went and grabbed my sweater because I was kind of chilly anyway. And then
But that looks really pretty with that sweater.
It sure does.
this is the kind that doesn't really come off either when you put, oh, actually, it did come off, didn't it? Well, it's not supposed to come off. I might put too much on. And then
All lipstick transfers a little bit.
My NYX Professional Lip Liner. That's probably what the lipstick is.
Is that an appropriate length?
Yes, it is.
I wasn't going to say that.
Ellen would love it.
And this is in the color of Cabaret.
Oh, that's pretty.
Very
Okay.
nice.
It matches really well. You can tell. So anyway, that's it for me.
Okay, well, let's get into this episode.
Let's
this episode is
Let me take a drink.
when it's called When We Are in Need.
Ooh.
And I was in need of some therapy afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Seriously.
Man, I
too
saw
much.
that dude, David, coming a mile away.
Oh,
Did you
didn't
really?
Ah.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I said, nope. That's a cult leader.
Yeah.
I got
Uh-huh.
notes, by the way.
Oh,
Now,
that's
Okay. She got her
Come on.
glasses ready.
Start us off, Goody.
Well, I just, the opening, we didn't know him at all. He was just brand new. And those people, his flock, they all looked miserable. And what he was saying, I watched all the cult documentaries and I was just like, nope,
Yeah.
Oh.
no way.
Didn't they give you Jim Jones? Vibes,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And well, we'll get to the other stuff too. But yeah,
Right.
that was my first impression.
I was
Mhm.
also side-eyeing David
Yeah.
because you're right. Everybody was looking scared,
Scared, fear.
haggard, y'all.
Sitting still.
Haggard.
Yeah.
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 Like they done
Nobody
lived
moving.
50,000 years in two or something. Yeah, they was looking rough.
Well, you could tell I knew something was going on because you could tell by the way I was watching the way the women reacted to him.
Mhm.
Especially the younger women. And
Oh, the women,
Mhm.
he don't care about the women. He like them youngin' ones.
mhm.
I said, yep, that's a creeper.
Creeper.
Oh yeah.
Pedo. Mhm. That's what I said.
I would not get into an elevator with just him.
No.
I think you'd be safe now.
Not without some
if,
mace.
but if you had a child, no,
Yeah, because we be too old.
we'd be too old.
Okay.
You still might try it.
Mm,
Word up. I'll take it.
we done past maturity. He don't want us.
No, he don't want to.
No.
Nasty
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
And he certainly don't want nobody from Texas. No.
But what really
Allowed to
gets
get
your,
shot.
right? But what really gets your attention in the first scene, because at first you're just thinking, okay, something's going on, don't know what,
Yep.
is when the little girl said, "Well, when can we bury him?"
Mhm.
And he didn't just answer. He looked over at, well, we find out later his name was James. He
Right.
looked over at James, and James is looking all like, don't look at me, shit.
Mhm.
All right?
Well,
I
the
was like-
snow's too hard. We got to bury him in the spring. I knew something was up
Too
then.
cold.
Shady.
Now, I just felt like they was maybe burning him up or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Or
burn
When he
him.
said, well, until I realized what was happening, when he told her, well, the ground's too hard, so we have to
Mhm.
wait till the spring to bury him. Because that's not even a plausible excuse. So I figured, like, really?
I do
That
think
is
that's
true,
plausible.
actually.
That is
Yeah.
possible because it's cold.
Oh.
In
Do you
these
see how
parts,
cold
yeah.
it
Really?
is?
You got to
Mm.
wait till spring a lot of
They
times.
got snow
Yep.
blowing. They got snow blowing.
You can't dig.
You couldn't even see the
Wow.
street in
Yeah.
the city. So
That is true.
there's no way
That's
they were going to
true.
be able to dig down into the earth 6 damn feet.
Well, I just got a suspicious vibe.
yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
when he
because
said
why would
that.
she ask that? Why is that girl concerned about that?
That
Right.
was her daddy.
Yeah, but it's a weird question to just come out of nowhere. So I think there may be some suspicion in the flock.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
you know what? That's a good point.
I think so too.
In the
Oh,
flock.
that's a good point.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So then we get the scene where everybody's leaving. He's saying goodbye to everybody. And him and James has that little conversation.
Mm-mm-mm.
And you can tell James is on the verge of going his own way because he don't want to follow him, but he doesn't want to buck him either. Not yet. You know what I mean? He don't want to try him yet. So, but yeah, and James was like,
ever get it later, but I'm like, something has happened where people are obviously scared of David.
No, I tell you what it is. We find out later with his conversation with Ellie. Like he said, I recognize this violent streak in you. That's what I like, but because you know what? I'm violent too. I got the violent streak in me too, and blah blah. I have a feeling when they all got together in that little resort town, or along the way, he was probably killing up some folk or beating up some folk.
Probably
something. He was doing something.
Violent heart.
Yeah, violent heart. That's what he said because he was not always a preacher.
Right.
No, we'll wait and get to that in a minute.
Yeah. But yeah.
Jay, you like to skip, I know.
So no, but you was talking about you didn't understand why people was fearful of him.
No, I didn't. I said I didn't. That's not what I said. I said obviously there has been some shit go down with David that we haven't seen and they didn't talk about because everybody, and even later, everybody just be looking at him like oh shit, don't make him too angry.
And they follow him. They follow whatever he say too.
Right.
Yeah.
To their detriment. Yeah.
Right.
He do.
Cult.
Yeah.
Cult, right.
But that's the way cult leaders do.
Yep.
I mean, the ultimate cult leader are that David Koresh and Jim Jones, when you can talk a bunch of people into poisoning themselves.
Right.
They can talk people into
Suicide
all kinds of things.
Yeah, because he didn't force them to drink that Kool-Aid. They willingly drank that Kool-Aid. Damn, that's some crazy shit. I mean, really. And that David Koresh fool, talking about his second coming of Jesus and shit. He had them people believe that stuff. No.
Yeah.
All the while they was getting guns and doing gun deals. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Please.
Okay, yeah, I watch all those documentaries.
Oh, this is some crazy. These writers have got some stuff from those episodes, I'm sure.
What were you gonna say, Goody?
I watch all the cult documentaries, and I could smell David a mile away. I was like, he a creeper, he a culter. Then we find out later. Well, we'll get there.
Confirmed.
So in that conversation, we get our clue number 3 or 4 by that point that they is hard up on food. They running out.
Yeah.
Ration. So when somebody saw a deer, maybe. So apparently deer is even scarce.
Miles away.
They gonna go hunting.
Yeah. And do we find out then or a little bit later that those men that accosted Joel and Ellie at the supposedly farm or doctors where they were looking at them, looking for them, that they were part of David's group.
Right. He says it later.
Okay. So that was later. Okay.
Yeah,
it's the same group of people. Yep.
Yeah, because he sent them out to go find food or game or whatever.
Yeah, probably game.
Yeah. So what I was thinking though in this scene, because he kept saying, so David, you're looking like you got some, or James, you look like you got some doubt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And James like, no, I'm with you. But I kept thinking, okay, when they go hunting, James might not come back.
That's what I was thinking too.
From this hunting trip.
Because he was already questioning.
Except David went on the trip with him.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking. David
would
true. Do something to him so he wouldn't come back.
Yeah.
David come back alone.
Yeah. But I mean, for now, he needs men and stuff. And James was one of his ace lieutenants because he was the only one, as far as we know, that also knew about the smokehouse, or where they were curing the human bodies. That know about it.
There's several that know about
scraggly beard guys.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Oh Lord.
But then we get switch over to Ellie and Joel, and she's checking his wound, and it's at least it stopped bleeding.
Yeah, because she sewed him up.
He's obviously still knocked out. And so she decides, well, that scene was really good when she takes that little paper out and she had a little bit of beef jerky in it.
Yeah.
Or whatever that was. And she was tearing it up.
Looked like caramel taffy to me. Like caramel candy. That's what it looked like to me.
Trying to get him to eat something.
Yeah. But I mean,
this was a really good scene because how in previous episodes we've seen her eat and she eats really fast, like she's just can't eat fast enough. She was doing the same thing in this one, but you obviously know she's hungry because there's only a little bit of left.
I thought it was a really good scene because it showed her, like you said, obviously she's hungry, but it showed her taking that little bit of food and she took half of it. And she put the other half on his chest for him, so, I mean, because she's hungry too, but, she wants to save him. I like the hunting scene though with her. Yeah. Because I mean, a poor little thing, how many times did she ask him, show me how to shoot it? Show me how to shoot it. She did awfully good, it seemed to me.
Oh yeah.
On her own.
But he did show her, remember when they left?
Yeah.
But she couldn't quite do it.
Jackson, and he was showing her finally how to shoot and aim and everything.
But I love that scene. I thought it was perfect. And then I think I mentioned it at the time too, that we was watching it, and that is, I like the fact that, and I don't know why they did this, but it's so cold out there, but her cheeks and nose were pink. Just like it would be out.
It was so natural looking.
Where the other David and his group, they didn't have no pink cheeks. Because I looked and I thought, that's what I liked about that scene so much, because she looked like she had been out in the cold.
David's motherfucking ass is too weathered.
Pink too weathered to have pink cheeks.
That's what I'm saying.
But that was a good scene. I really did like that scene.
Yeah. The rifle.
I like the way she
on her, like she was trying to get it over her shoulder, and it just looked so ungainly on her. Yeah. But she still did so well with it.
She did excellent. Yeah. But I kept thinking, I was really nervous for her as she went chasing after the deer, because she went deeper and deeper and deeper in the woods. And I thought, oh Lord, no.
I thought it was jumping out at first.
Yeah, me too at first.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
but it was.
I did. At first, that's what I thought.
I thought, well, shit, David and that fool is going to hunt. She's hunting. I'm like, they going to obviously bump into each other.
Yeah.
But I did not anticipate how it went. I loved it.
But you know what?
I loved every single minute of it.
This is the first episode that she has not been annoying to me. No, really, she was great. But I tell you why, and that's because this is the least amount of talking she's done in all these episodes.
Jay,
we're in episode 8.
You're so rude.
She did great, though. She did great.
You know what? There was somebody, I need to find it. It was on our YouTube channel. Somebody made a comment and said, damn, man, I hope ain't nobody on that on the podcast got no kids. They don't like no kids. I was like, obviously, all but Sister K.
Yes.
I'm just saying. No, she did good this episode, though.
I knew your ass would say that, though.
She did good this episode, because she was not no chatty Cathy.
I've been liking Ellie. I have not been annoyed with her chit chat.
We know that.
In fact, if you go back, I love how they're keeping her as consistent the whole time, because her mouthiness has been the same throughout the entire
That's true.
True.
Not podcast, show.
Yeah.
That's right. I like the way she ordered those men around when she was like, stop, put your guns down, 10 steps. I was like, yep, she's been paying attention.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I caught that 10 steps because that's how those guys on horseback did her. Step back five steps.
Right.
So yeah, I caught that and I thought, yeah, see, she's been paying attention.
And when
Mhm.
he's trying to chat her up and get her good graces.
But I mean, you would
And
move too if there's a girl out in the woods by herself with a gun pointed at you. You got to know. And wait a minute, you see the dead deer there. You didn't shoot it. So she obviously shot it. So she obviously know how to use that gun. Yeah,
That's
you'd be
true.
moving too.
That's what he said. I don't think he was scared of her though. I think he just wanted to get to know her, of course. And they wanted that
I think he
damn
was a
deer.
creeper from jump.
I was gonna say
Jump.
that's what pedos
He was
do.
cultivating. He was cultivating.
He was trying to groom her. Mhm.
Mhm.
Grooming. Ew, barf. Yeah,
Yeah.
from jump.
But that's
From
what they
jump.
do.
You're
That's what
right.
they do.
But I think also the second motivation was we need this damn deer. So
Yeah.
because we run
They
low
do
on
what
people
she
that are
says.
dying of natural causes, probably.
But now I was surprised. Weren't you surprised? So I was surprised that at the lack of questions from David when she said, "You got medicine?" Because he said,
No.
"We'll trade you for some stuff." You
I
got
wasn't.
medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
No, because at that point, I think he didn't care what she was going to ask for. He wanted to get
True.
her back to their place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
He wanted that
That's true.
time to.
She said, "I'm not
cultivate."
following you anywhere."
Mm-hmm.
When
She
she
said, "Your
said that, I
buddy
was
can
proud.
go.
I'm not
Your
following
buddy
you
can go."
anywhere. Buddy boy. Buddy boy.
Buddy boy.
That was good. I loved everything about that whole scene. I loved it.
Same.
But wait a minute. When he told that James to go back to the camp and get the penicillin, James just stood there. And he
Right.
had to tell him, no, that was not code.
Mhm.
Actually, go do it.
Yeah, I mean it.
Rolling. I thought,
Yeah.
okay. Because if it had a code, then he would have said something nonsensical like, Mary came through the door. And that would let you know,
Lord, is that your damn code, Sister J?
But I'm
Because we'd be like, what the hell that mean?
Mary came through the door.
Well, obviously they didn't have a code.
I can see, Sister J, you know how they have those caper movies and they say, okay, what's a secret signal? And us establishing a secret signal. And then all of a sudden it's time to go. And Sister J's like, Mary came through the door. I'm like, what the fuck? That ain't the signal.
What are we going to do with that? That wouldn't even be it. That wouldn't even be it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Would have established beforehand if it was a code.
That's what I'm saying, Jay. Of course you don't get the joke.
Falcon flies at midnight.
Exactly.
But this was a great scene, and I do love that she was like, nah, you don't need my name. Nah, I ain't going nowhere with you.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm keeping my deer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nah, I don't want to meet you nowhere. Nah, I don't want none of your time.
Ultimate scrub, huh?
Oh,
Ultimate
Lord.
So you said you were hungry.
Now, my question
you want me to join your hungry ass group?
Well, my question was two questions. How was she going to get that deer all the way back
She
by
went
Right.
herself? Just saying, if
She
they
hadn't
weren't out
thought
there in the
about
woods.
it.
She didn't think
And
that through.
No.
does she know how to skin it and cook it and do all that?
You
I'm
find
sure
a
by
way.
now.
Yep.
Because remember when they were walking to try to find Jackson and he was they had a conversation about the rabbits
Yeah.
and he was like, well, you don't know how to dress it. She's like, dress it? What does that mean?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure by
Yeah.
now he has,
Yeah,
they were
that-
a week on that road
That
to
is
the,
a good
to
point.
the
That's
college.
true. Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's a
while he
good
was
point.
teaching her how to shoot, he was teaching her how to skin them and all that kind of
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably true. That's
Yeah.
probably
Mhm.
true.
Yeah. But that scene when he says, let's go over here and I'll build a fire. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gonna get her somehow.
Mhm.
I said, no.
Right.
I wasn't that worried about that because she knows how to use that rifle and she was close to him. So there wasn't no way she was gonna miss. You know what I mean? So
what's the problem about with a rifle? When you're that close, people can snatch it real easy.
I don't think so. Not before
That's
she could fire it,
true.
though.
Mhm.
I don't think not
If
before
they
she
get
could
close
fire it.
enough, then it's not a good weapon.
But
to have.
she wasn't letting him that close.
Right.
Right. So. And
Yeah.
plus, I mean, it's cold out there. So yeah, she probably wanted to fire too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
While they wait, because she wasn't going to take him back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell no.
So
yeah, but I said, don't go, don't do it, don't talk to him. He's a creeper.
but I was surprised
He's a
that he
cultist.
actually had the guy give her the medicine. So that was good.
Yeah,
and then,
me too.
Well, we
but-
get
and
the whole
then-
story of him being a teacher before he was the preacher,
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
which later
Well,
you start thinking about the
that
fuck?
might be true and it might not.
Right.
Oh, I feel like he was, because some kind of people gravitate towards
That's
career,
true.
areas that can have kids. He was
That's
like,
true.
oh yeah, I taught kids about your age.
Young kids. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, that is
And then
true.
he said he found God after the world went out.
Yeah.
And then the
Mhm.
cordyceps, he said, were the thing that made him realize
Yep.
this world was the way it is, how
Now
he had to
he
move in this
realized that
world.
he could scam,
Right.
just like nowadays. Everybody know at least one preacher that's a scammer. They don't believe nothing. They
Unfortunately.
just scamming the money.
Mhm.
Oh, y'all need to pray for me because I need a new jet. What kind of shit is that? But people do it. They're giving their money so the
Yep.
preacher can have his own jet. Come on now. Y'all know better.
Yep.
No.
But it happens
Also,
every day.
plenty
So
of cults out there right now too.
yeah. So as far as him turning to God after all that happened, and then having these people following him and stuff, that was very plausible because those kind of people that groom and prey on others, they know how to schmooze people. He, believe me, he didn't come out right off the bat, hurting those people or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, he know what he doing.
He did.
Yeah.
And
That's why
that's what that
he's been-
whole scene was grooming her. Let me give her something that she don't need. Because, think about it from his point of view. We got 4 or 5 men going to hunt this guy. We going to kill him. So,
Right.
why shouldn't I placate her, give her the medicine and stuff, and, go
And
on
she's
with it
gonna
because
feel
we
like
going to hunt
she-
him anyway.
She owes me or that I'm a good person or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Mhm.
that's what grooming people do. So,
Ooh, but when they got to the conversation when he was saying, we sent out a few guys to go and find some food, and one of them was killed, and he was a father, and he was killed by a crazy man that was also
Mhm.
with a little girl.
Yeah.
I said, oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
like, what did
hollering.
you say?
I was so upset. I said, oh no.
Yeah.
And Ellie's face, she was like, oh,
I
shit.
know.
And he's like,
I know.
put the gun down, James. I'm like, oh, shit, here we go.
Yes.
Here we go.
I
But
knew she was gonna have to shoot him up.
I was
Shoot one of them. or something.
surprised, like you said, that he did go ahead and give her the medicine.
Give her the
go-
medicine.
let her
Mhm.
go.
And I think it is because, like he told the James, we gonna hunt him. Don't worry about that. But he wanted to preserve her.
Mhm.
See, and I didn't even catch until, to tell you the truth, I didn't catch the whole extent of his awareness and want until he had the conversation with Ellie, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, he talking to her like she gonna be the wife. So
That was later.
Well, I know that's later, but what I'm saying is he already sized that up.
Yeah, but that was later. Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
Anyway.
from jump, he was a creeper from jump.
Yeah.
when she was running off, did any of y'all think, oh, hell, don't lead them back to your house?
Right.
Yeah, but they didn't even follow her. Now, that's the part that surprised me. They didn't even follow her. Not then. So, but I mean, okay, they're in the woods and stuff. And since he and his men have foraged around that area, they knew where that subdevelopment was.
Mhm.
So they knew, because when they did go hunting for Joel, they went and he said, okay, check house for house for house, every house, they knew he was there
And the
somewhere.
Snow was going to give her away with all the tracks. And
Exactly.
yeah, she couldn't hide forever.
Although it was a lot of snow. So it even snowed, I think, again that day. So it maybe would have covered
But they know
but
where that housing settlement is, because, there was houses. It was like a whole neighborhood. So,
Well, they were in the woods, so they wouldn't have known that. I think they were just looking willy-nilly, and they just happened to find the neighborhood that they was at. And eventually, since she does take walks and probably lets the horse out and stuff, they would have seen where they were coming from.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
That scene where she's putting that shot in his stomach, though?
Right in it.
I didn't look.
Right in it.
I didn't look.
You got to put it right in it?
No. Penicillin shot go in your arm.
No, yeah.
Well, but she didn't know. You saw her
she didn't know that.
Yeah, I
to him, Joel, where do I put this? Like, where do I put it?
And that might be why he healed so quickly. Because I mean, it was right there.
Maybe
in the organ, so. But I didn't look, because I'm a needle phobic person, so I can't look at needles and stuff. And like these drug movies when they have the people shooting up stuff, I don't ever look. No, I don't like no needles.
That was nasty.
I bet it was. I needed Mr. A to describe it for me while I go like this.
That's my trick.
Did you cover your eyes too, Sister A?
Yeah, I didn't look too much at that one, but it was different than the zombie not looking.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So then she goes out to feed the horse, get some water for the horse and everything, and then she notices the birds flying off.
Yes.
Yep.
That lets you know something coming.
That was smart of her. And she goes and peeks around another house, and there they come. I was like, hell.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I was so worried. Oh, I was so worried.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was smart what she did, though. I thought it was really smart.
Yeah.
Running.
Yeah,
down.
she's just such a badass when she was like, hey, motherfuckers.
You just like that part.
Follow me.
Like, okay.
Yeah. I was
giving Joel the knife, though, even that part.
Yeah, that part was smart.
Yeah.
That was smart. And she said, you hear anybody coming down here, you stick them. But to me, the smartest thing she did, even though it didn't help, but it did slow him down, was closing that door and putting that whole little cabinet in front of the door. That was smart. Because then, it wasn't all the way visible. Now, because they were hunting specifically for him, of course, they're looking at every nook and cranny and, see where dust has moved on the floor or something, But that was smart of her, though, I thought.
Yeah.
That was really smart.
To prepare.
Uh-huh.
Get up, because he was out.
Exactly. It gave Joel time to get up and get in strangling position. Well, stabby neck position.
Yes. Oh my.
Get back in murder mode.
Right. Woo. But leading them away on the horse was very smart, though. Yeah. Very smart.
I'm like, why didn't you wait until you were further down?
I know. Because that one fool went around the corner.
Don't yell at him. Just shoot at him and run. So that damn poor horse.
Right.
Yep.
I know. I know. Damn. He got, but
he got knocked the hell out.
All right. Okay. Look, here. I'm going to do a Sister Jack. Wait a minute. Why come all these shows have to kill the horses? I'm tired of it. Game of Thrones, I'm tired of it.
Yes.
And now with this one, I'm tired of it. Westworld, I'm tired of it. Stop killing horses.
Agreed.
I don't understand why that is. I was so upset. I mean, I figured he wouldn't kill Ellie, but
Hey, he tried. He was going to.
Yeah, they were.
That daggum James said, well, wait, we didn't even talk about that. When David and all those guys are walking to down the street, and James is saying, hey, okay, so when we catch him, we gonna kill him, right? Yep. But when we get her, we're bringing her back to camp. James immediately is like, that's a whole nother damn mouth to feed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And he got a point. Him sideways.
He got a point. They already starving.
But Creeper nah,
that's my new girl.
Yeah. Coming back with us.
So James, to me, was real brave.
Yeah.
To try to point his gun when she did fall out on the horse and get knocked out, with knowing that James was right there.
Right. Well, he thought James was still further back, though.
David.
That's, David. Yeah. James thought David was still around the other side of the house because he went around to the back. Remember? Yeah. So, But
then this is the thing that was interesting too, was so they think David is further out. All the rest of the guys come up and say, do it real quick.
Right.
Like, hurry up and do it.
All of them.
So all of them didn't want to take her back.
All of them.
Yep.
But when David shot the gun and says, no, they all looked at David like they were scared.
I know. Why don't they just gang up on his ass?
Because I'm telling you.
Bunch of strong men.
Because I'm telling you, he done some shit.
Yeah.
He done some shit probably at the beginning of them forming that group.
I think so.
And nobody tries him.
Yep, I think so too.
And I think the explanation is, like I said, later on when he has that conversation, talking about he got violence in him too. I'm thinking, yeah.
Mm-mm.
You abusing the kids in your group, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
and even when he picked,
I didn't like it when he picked her up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And the way he was looking at her, the way he picked her up, first of all,
yeah,
like oh my beautiful,
creepy.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm your prince.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I didn't like that either.
Nope, did not like it. I was hollering at the TV.
Me too. But I couldn't believe he got
What was you hollering, Goody? What was you hollering?
Put her ass down, you creeper. Yep. Pervert, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Goody, does your wife watch the show too?
She does.
Okay.
She's sitting right there.
Okay. Just checking.
She's used to it. I talked to our shows.
Yeah.
You can't. You have to talk back to the show.
You really do. But okay. But while all that's going on, then we back at the little resort where all this cult live. And the mama of the girl who said,
this was so gross.
We're going to bury my daddy, Anyway, she's in the kitchen with two other guys. And here comes one of the men with the whole platter of meat.
Yep. Raw red meat, y'all.
Yep. Talking about
people.
Wait, and she had the nerve to say, what is it?
What is it? He said, venison. But he didn't say that right away.
There was a pause.
Ooh, that was a long pause.
Long pause.
I said, no, they eating people. Oh, man.
And she even looked at him like a little bit.
All I thought of was that blonde woman saying, welcome to Terminus. About on The Walking Dead. Lord have mercy.
Oof.
I mean, but honestly, if you think it through, if there was no longer, if you weren't able to hunt, if you weren't able to get veggies, if there was like a shortage of everything, what would you do? What would you do? We've seen this before in real life. People,
yeah, I would not eat people.
I would do, but
I would not eat people. I mean, I just wouldn't.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
See, the thing
I would just emaciate away.
People don't know.
Peace and eat some dirt.
Yeah. Or I just drink a whole bunch of river water and then you die anyway. Because who knows what's
Just
swimming
go out
around
and
in
pick
that
all the
river water.
mushrooms and eat them.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'd be picking them mushrooms because I like mushrooms anyway.
Well,
So,
first
hey,
of all, the mushrooms
be
are
fine.
6 feet under the fucking snow.
That's true too. That's true.
And then second of all, most of the people don't even know what they eating.
But I can honestly tell you,
Right.
I would not eat meat knowing that there's people in my group who recently died and there ain't no game out there.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I would not be. And this is what I say. Yes, there are select few people that work in the smokehouse and in the kitchen where they hanging the bodies and shit. They know what's going on. However, you can't tell me that all them folks in that group don't realize they eating people. There's big chunks of meat in everybody's bowl. Now, come on. No.
Although,
they
did
eating
you
people.
notice? Let's go back to that. Did you notice some people had a little bit in their plate and some of them had a lot in their plate?
Because
But when David come back and he gets served a plate, it's heaping.
A
Heaped
pile
up.
of meat.
That's because
Heaping.
Yep.
if you notice, the men had more on their plate than the women did because I watched. And especially the younger girls, they had the least amount.
Yeah.
The women had less amount than the men, any of the men in the group. And then, of course, David they heaped his plate. And he just a chowing.
Heaped. James at least had the nerve to look sick.
Yeah.
Horf.
Damn. Oh, no.
But wait.
I can honestly tell you, though, I would just waste away and die because I would not be eating people.
You wouldn't know. You would not know. And if you thought you knew, you'd just probably disregard it because at least
No.
Which I feel like some people is probably doing.
Mm-mm.
They're not thinking too hard about where's this fucking shit coming from.
Of course they know where it's coming
for
from.
6 months.
Exactly. So they know where it's coming from. I wouldn't eat it. No.
Also, wait, then when he comes in and James come in with the deer and everybody's looking at him like they're not even excited about it.
No.
Oh, wait.
No.
Wait, even before
That was so weird.
No, it's not weird because they know, I'm telling you, they know they eating fucking people.
No, they don't, Jay.
No, they do too.
Well, then they'd be more excited if a deer came in.
Thank you. But they not.
You know what I think it was? Jay, stop.
Shit.
I don't think that any of those people knew except for that one dude and that straggly dude. But did you notice nobody was eating until he came in there and sat down? Nobody was digging in to the plates. They just were sitting there waiting.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
But when he came in and everybody just looking at him like probably like hurry up and sit down so we can eat.
No, I didn't take it like that at all.
Go ahead.
I didn't take it I did not interpret that scene like that at all. I interpreted that scene. They just got served the soup stuff with big chunk of meat in it. And I'm sure they've all been told it's venison. Here they come with a big ass deer that is venison. So to me, that whole scene, everybody was looking at them like, well, wait a minute. If this is venison in the bowl, how come the venison's there on the floor? Mm-hmm. That's the way I took it.
Seems like it would be like a different texture, and something would be telling about it. It seems.
I would think so too, Goody.
Yeah.
I would think so too. Yeah. Because I'm sure before they start eating people, they did have venison and rabbit and any other animals and stuff. And all of a sudden, it's kind of funny. Oh, hell no.
David and James were talking about.
I think they might be mixing it all together.
Yeah. Oof. Before they went hunting, remember James said, how much do we have left? And James said between the rabbits, the venison, and the something else.
That's true.
A week's worth if we ration it. So
That's
they probably
true.
had some previous deer.
That's
but
true.
I don't think that shit was deer. I think that was her daddy.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Ooh,
there was they might have had
Yeah, that was
previous
definitely
deer and
people.
shit, but
Horse.
as we see in that little curing smokehouse, there was 2 carcasses, 2 human being carcasses.
Yes,
Three?
Jay, we
hanging up.
know. But in that scene when they're eating dinner, they don't know there's fucking people that they're eating. James knows, and that long-haired scraggly dude know. That's it. They
I
was
bet
waiting
it
for
was
his
people.
ass to come in there and eat. That's what they was
I
doing.
bet they was eating that girl's daddy.
And then, well, they were, but they didn't know they was eating her daddy.
They were.
And then when the little girl says, well, and he says, oh, like he's like, oh, I guess you guys are all looking like this because you heard we done found the guy and the girl.
Yeah.
We gonna go out and get them tomorrow.
They're like, no, we're looking like this because we in a cult.
Right.
You don't know what to do.
But then when the little girl
We
says, well, you need to
brainwashed.
kill him. You need to kill both of them. And he just
Yes.
slaps her ass.
Yes.
Wait, and slaps her out the chair.
Off the chair.
But let me tell you why he did that. The same reason pimps do that to they hoes. Really. And to keep them in line. That's the first thing I thought. I thought, damn, that's just like that's
You know what? I have a question.
Uh-oh.
You got me on that one.
Anybody wonder how Sister J is so knowledgeable about all these topics?
because back in the 70s during the blaxploitation era,
I'm not
Not
answering
only-
that question.
wait a minute, not only did they have videos and stuff about they made whole movies about it.
Okay,
How
Jay,
pimps
but
treat
I
their
mean,
hoes and stuff.
you are just doing the most
The whole
today.
expert.
Hey,
So-
She's a hoe, pimp, cannibal,
that's because
cult
back
expert
in my
today.
The
day,
whole
wait a minute,
expert.
back in my day where I grew up, we had all kinds of people in the neighborhood. I mean, half the football team, come Friday night, they dressed up in drag. You ever see the 6-foot woman in some heels? Yeah. With the full
Word.
makeup and everything. Yeah, this
Yes,
is
I
way
have.
back in the
Yeah.
60s and 70s.
I have as well.
How did we get to this?
But what I'm
Well,
saying is,
that's
we had pimps and hoes and stuff in the little town I grew up in.
Well, that's
All
what
you
I'm
had to do-
saying.
yeah,
How
all
are
you
you
had to
so
do was look at 'em.
knowledgeable?
All you had to do was look at them. And plus, another reason too, when Ice-T first came on the scene, he was very, very vocal about how he used to be a pimp and
Being
how
a
he
pimp.
treated his hoes before he started rapping.
He made a movie. I saw the movie.
Yeah.
You're
So,
right.
but that's the way pimps do.
Take your word
And-
Pimps
for it.
don't give a
And
F.
back in the 70s, they had several documentary films on the Players Ball. Now they make little comedies about it and stuff, but there are documentaries out there and where the pimps get together for their annual ball. Yeah, they act just like that. They will slap a hoe down in a minute if she
Okay.
get lippy.
All right. We don't
Anyway.
need a pimp lesson
But
101
but
fucking
you
one,
the one,
Jay.
hey, you the one that asked
To
me
play a
and made the
haters
comment.
ball.
All I said was that's what that scene
No,
reminded
'cause you-
me of.
No, because you went way deep down into the damn lore and shit. And then I'm like, why do we
Lore.
have to get down
Way
into
back.
the
because
history?
that's what they do. And I better believe she won't be saying that again.
No, she won't. Not
No,
well,
she won't.
She might, because he got on there.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Mm,
If he wouldn't have got, but still. And I'm sure he's done that to her before. Because as you notice, nobody jumped up to help her. None
Her
of the
mama
men.
did.
And she wasn't going to get too
Barely.
vocal.
Yeah, she jumped up, but she didn't do nothing else.
No, she didn't do shit.
No,
None of the men flinched at all.
no.
They just sat there.
I don't know her.
I'm not kid.
I don't know her.
Anyway, yeah, that's what it reminded me of anyway.
Whew.
Lord.
It was a pimp slap. I second that. That was a pimp slap.
That was
for
a
sure.
pimp slap to keep her in line.
It was. It
Lord.
was.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Goody.
can we get on to the doggone Last of Us and not pimp and hoe history
Pimp
lesson?
and hoe talk.
Yeah, because Sister A don't like the hoes.
I don't like the hoes, but I don't know that much about the hoes or the pimps like you do. I don't think I've ever heard the combination of pimp and slap in my life.
That's what that was.
That's right.
Now I know.
That's what
Sister
that
A, you
was.
really have led a sheltered life if you haven't heard that phrase.
I guess I really have.
Pimp
Oh my
slap.
gosh. Bless your little
Okay,
pristine heart.
let's
Bless your
go
heart.
back over to Joel.
Okay, let's go back to Joel.
Okay.
Because Joel done woke the hell up, honey.
Yes, Lord.
All the way up.
Yes.
Ooh, but he had to, though. That adrenaline had to kick in. Because he was
That-
very vulnerable.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
mean, when he just didn't say, boo, kiss my ass, nothing. He just went and
Yeah.
got that first dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
Yeah.
how you go. And the whole time
That's how
I'm
you
yelling at
do.
people like, yeah, kill
Yes.
him, motherfuckers. Kill him. Get him.
Yeah. I didn't
I
feel
was yelling
sorry
at
for
the
them
TV too.
one bit.
Not
Ne'er a
one
bit.
bit.
Ne'er a
Not
bit.
one bit. And when he was torturing that guy, sticking him in the knee, I thought, yeah,
See, at
yeah,
first,
make
I
him
didn't,
tell.
I didn't
Can you
notice it.
imagine being stabbed in your
Didn't
knee?
notice it.
Oh,
No, because I
He
think I
looks
was
at the other
looking
guy
down
and he's
at
like,
something.
"You're next." When he
yeah.
looks at the
Yeah.
other guy, like, "Damn, dude, you
But he was
vicious."
just so rough. Like, where is it at? Where's she at? He's like,
Oh,
she's
because
alive,
he was
she's
mad
alive.
then.
Oh,
They
he
done
was
snatched
hot.
baby girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was
Yes.
mad. He was
Gone
mad.
too far.
Yeah,
Too
they
far.
went too far, snatching
But
her.
when I noticed his knife sticking out the knee, I was like, oh.
I know it.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
And then he kept digging it in there.
Yeah, God.
The guy told him to, but no, this is the part. This is the part. When he took the knife out of his knee, put that knife in the man's mouth and said, now point on the map
Yeah.
where your little
Yeah.
camp is. And it better match what I already know. Oh, I said, you know what? Joel is mad. He is hot.
Oh, yeah.
Savage.
And I
Savage,
knew then
savage.
they not making it. Nobody is coming out alive.
No.
No, the
That's right.
old Joel that we haven't seen with him and Tommy was killing up folk, innocent
Yep.
folk, like they said,
Came back.
is here.
Is here. Yep.
Is
They
here.
done bought the old Joel back.
And he said,
Mm.
no,
He's-
I just accepted the fact that now I'm got this new child with me. I'm just now accepting the fact that I love this child
Yeah.
after I lost my other child.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
And
now
now
y'all
y'all
gonna
done
And then she saves, he saves his life.
Yeah, she
Yes.
does save his
You're like,
life.
oh no. You done snatched her up,
Yeah.
you gone.
But I
Mhm.
love the fact that after the guy showed him on the map, then he took that knife and gutted him. I said, that's
No,
right.
I liked it too.
Sticky.
Yeah.
And then the other guy, wait a minute. But he already
told
gave you information.
And I loved it when he said, yeah, and I believe him.
Yeah.
So, and then he grabbed that fucking big ass pole or sticker
Yeah,
and back.
whatever that was.
That's right.
The way
Joel,
they
get 'em.
filmed all of that was great because
It
when he
was.
went to swing and they went to black, you're like, ah,
I know.
it was
Oh.
so good. It was so
But so he
Damn
killed all
good.
of them guys.
not
All
just
of
killed
them.
them, he captured their asses.
Well, you're right. He captured them and
Like, he
tortured them
did-
for the
he
information. Yeah.
booby trapped that second dude
Yeah.
or third dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did.
That's true.
Yep. He did.
And the next thing you see, his old stabbed up ass has got him all tied up in the house. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
you
Really?
go, Joel.
Yeah.
You go.
They just messed with
That's
the
that
wrong one.
adrenaline.
Yeah, that adrenaline.
Yes.
They
And
did. They
plus,
fucked
like
with the
Sister
wrong
K
one.
said, though, his old self came back.
Yes.
Like when
Yeah,
him
it
and
did.
Tommy used to go and kill up folk.
whoop.
Yeah. and he needed it too. So yeah.
Well, I think too, which they didn't dwell on, but it's obvious that during that time, of course, he's trying to, preserve him and his brother's life.
Of course.
But at that point, right after this all started, he didn't give a fuck about nobody.
Nobody.
'Cause he done lost his little girl.
Yeah.
He didn't give a
His
fuck
baby
who he was
girl.
killing.
Yeah.
Yep.
He didn't care who he was killing, if they
He
was
didn't
innocent,
care.
if they was guilty, if they was
Yeah.
about to do something or not. He said, I'm going to kill them
Mhm.
all.
I'm gonna kill him anyway. Mhm.
And that's how he acted through this. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chick, chick, bam.
Yeah.
But he needed to kill these fools though.
He did.
Yes.
Because they would just keep coming.
Oh yeah.
They're all
I just-
spooky. All those culters are spooky.
Yeah.
They all look
Yeah.
like creepers to me too.
Mhm.
They're all messed
Nope.
up. So
No man.
yeah.
Mhm. And you know what, Goody? That brings up another point, and that is, like in the other cults that we've already mentioned, there. One of the reasons why some of the men who are a hierarchy, like their lieutenants and stuff, didn't do anything, and that's because they was doing the same thing that the leader was doing.
Of course.
So I'm looking at these fools suspect because
Yeah.
they know that he's messing with them
Yeah.
young girls. They know that they cooking up and eating people because they
I'm sure they-
they've been in the smokehouse. So yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
they
I'm
were
sure
doing the same thing.
all these dudes knew.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they needed
Hard
to
to
get
tell
got.
what else.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so then we get back over to wherever the fuck they're at. And Ellie is in a fucking cage.
That's a resort.
Okay, they are in that same room. Okay, they're in the building. When we first start the episode, Joel is not Joel. David. I guess that's supposed to be the funeral. You know,
Mm.
Yeah,
where he's
it
talking to
was.
the people, but she's in that same exact building. So wherever that building is, I don't know if it's their church building or whatever, but there's a cage in the back. So
Well,
what
it
I'm
was a
thinking is-
restaurant. It was a steakhouse. You saw the sign at the front. It's a steakhouse.
Oh yeah.
but they
Oh.
done put a cage in there though. You can't
Right.
tell me there was a
They didn't put
cage in the
cages
steakhouse.
back-
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
So, that's where they had her. Mm.
And he obviously keeps it locked up so only people can go in there when they get ready to eat.
Get ready to eat them.
And then they lock it back up
Yeah.
because he had that big ass key ring on his belt.
Yeah. And there was
And this
evidence
is
of
where
prior
we get this is-
butchering.
well, this is where we get
The other
Mhm.
ear.
information
Yes.
about why, information about what happened
Yeah.
in the past, how he's wanting to share his life with Ellie, and that he knows of her
Ugh,
violent
barf.
heart.
I know.
Because I have a violent heart, and I've been looking for somebody else to share my violent tendencies with
mean-
me. He said, I struggled with this before the not pandemic, the apocalypse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before.
So
Yeah.
he was doing this shit
Oh
before.
yes. Mhm.
Mhm.
And he said, and then after the apocalypse, I'm the only one around here that's like this, and I need a partner.
Mhm.
Ugh. Yeah. Barf. Again, hollering at the TV. Just
Yeah.
hollering at that point.
Yeah. And Ellie's sitting there looking at that fucking ear on the damn floor in the
The look on her
corner.
face, I was like, what is she seeing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It took a while before they revealed what she was actually looking
That-
at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they did.
I was like, is there like a creep clicker over there or what the
No.
hell's going on?
But
I
man,
thought that too.
I
at
gotta give it
first.
to
Yeah.
the actress.
Yes.
Yeah. She
When-
did great.
When he was and when he put his hand down and she put her hand in, she said
Oh
that
yeah.
she said, "Oh," and then broke the hell out of his hand. The way she
broke
said
his
that,
finger.
oh,
I like you, Goody, when you shut
Oh.
She broke his finger. I mean,
Oh,
she
but
pulled
she
it
said-
all the way back.
Not
That's
today.
what she said.
Yeah.
Not today.
Hey,
Not today.
He said, "My name is Ellie, and I broke your fucking finger."
yeah.
Oh, I love that what she said. Oh, and tell him
Mhm.
the little girl broke your motherfucker faker.
Mhm.
But when she did it, I was like, okay, now Ellie, like even when he was talking and she's like, fuck you, and he brought the food,
Yeah.
and she was like, you're eating people. And
she said, eat shit.
She kicked the tray out, and I was like, he's gonna get pissed at some point.
Right.
And you're locked up. What you gonna do?
Mhm.
You might.
She don't care though.
She don't give a
She
shit.
don't
No,
give
yeah.
a
Which is what I love
Not
so
thinking
much
that far
about
ahead.
her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She didn't care.
Yeah.
It's in the moment.
And I'm like,
She's-
how do you not
She's
know?
been all out of F's.
Yeah,
Right.
all out.
I was thinking, David,
She's
how do
been
you
out
not
for a while.
see that she is all of a sudden acting very nice?
Yeah, well,
and, like,
because
very calm.
people see what they want to see.
He saw
You
what
know,
he wanted.
he was thinking that his shit was working on her too, just
Uh-huh.
like he did to other people.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
because I mean, she's got to
Ugh.
know that the rest of them are or somebody's hunting Joel. She's got to
Right.
know that,
Right.
and
She's
and
gotta
he
get out
knows
of there.
that too. So he figures, oh yeah.
Yeah.
She recognizes her plight. She's locked in a cage. I'm offering her life and help and everything. Yeah. And then because when she was doing that, I was thinking, poor little thing. She probably thinks, I have to be nice to him. So at least until I can escape. That's what I thought.
So I
Right.
can get
But
out.
when she broke his
Get out.
finger, I thought, you go, girl.
Yes. I loved it.
I
loved
love
it
that.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then when he was banging her face into the bar,
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Did not like that.
Yeah,
I
but
like
you know
that.
what? That was the only way he could get her off of him because she still had a
Yeah.
hold of him.
Mm.
So, that was the only way he could get her off, get her to let go.
Whew.
Mm.
And I kept saying, hurry up, Joel.
I
Hurry up.
know.
Yeah.
Hurry up, Joel.
But then they showed Joel like making it to the town. But when he went in that smokehouse, I thought, oh, these motherfucking assholes
Wow.
had people's carcasses hanging up just like cured ham
Draining.
or something.
Did
Yeah.
you see
Yeah.
they had cut the heads off?
Heads
Did
off.
you see?
Draining.
Did
Yeah.
you notice
Doing
that
them
little
just like you
detail?
do with pig or
Yes.
chicken.
Yeah, because they can't eat. There ain't no
Oh.
meat in that, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's how
I
you
guess
butcher
not.
hogs or chickens, and you hang them up.
This
Take
is
the
thing.
head
This
off
is the
so it lets
question
it
that
bleed out. Yeah.
we didn't get answered is, do they wait for someone to die,
No,
or do they like say, oh, let's go hunting, and then Joe Bob ends up missing?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Because that was
Possible.
there was 2 carcasses on hanging up,
Yep.
and I couldn't tell if they were men or women. I couldn't tell because they had
Can't
already
tell.
skinned them, but they were skinned.
Ugh.
There was no
Yeah,
skin
they
on
were-
those bodies. They were skinned and like Goody said, no heads. They were
No
cured,
heads.
just like you cure a ham or anything else.
They probably were.
And that was the smokehouse. Because
Orf.
my dad was a hunter, so he would always dress the meat and everything, and that's what he did. And you'd hang them up, you'd salt them up. Yeah.
Well, so as Joel's doing that, and he's, we get back over to Ellie, and David has done got James
Mhm.
because he said he needs
Yes.
some reinforcements apparently,
Mhm.
and they're unlocking the gate to get
Mm.
her, and I was like, oh, this ain't gonna be good. And
No.
I loved it. She's kicking and screaming and
Kicking and screaming.
everything,
Yep.
Mhm.
and when
But
they
when she
Fighting.
told him, you don't want to eat me because I'm infected, I thought, yeah,
Yeah.
show him
Smart.
that.
Right.
yeah, but when they put her on the table, I was like, what they gonna do?
Like right away with
Just
the
kill
hatchet.
her on the damn
Yes,
table?
just like they do the
Yeah,
other people.
that's what they were gonna
Yeah.
do.
Yes. Just like they did whoever's ear was in that thing.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
And
really.
when she did say I'm infected and so are you, because
Yeah,
she done
that
bit
was
David's
great.
ass. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, but we can't wait for this
Smart.
bitch to turn. It's gonna take too long.
Right?
But yeah, that was great when she told them that though.
Yes.
Because that James especially, he was rattled.
And
He
so
was
was
like-
David.
Yeah.
So was David. He was like,
Yeah,
the fuck?
Yeah,
She's like,
but
look at my
James was-
arm.
right. But the James is the one that had the cleaver. She grabbed that cleaver.
No, it was David who had it.
Yeah,
and he
that's right,
smacked
David.
it down next to her to look at her arm.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't see that
Cleaver.
shit coming at all. I didn't
That
see
was
her.
so good.
I mean,
I
in
didn't
one motion, she was like, cha.
You know, wait a minute. But the first thing I thought was, she done been watching Joel. Taught her some moves.
Go
Yeah.
right to the
That
neck.
was slick.
Yeah.
She grabbed that with one fluid motion and went boom.
I don't think that's Joel at all. I think that's her. Remember we seen
Well, it
her
could
kicking
be,
ass in
yeah.
the last episode?
That's true. It
Scrappy.
could be.
She's had to learn how to fight. So she was like, let me get this
she
fucking
sliced that
cleaver.
boo.
I mean, like,
Ooh, right in the
right
neck.
in the neck.
Wow.
He gone.
He gone.
Exactly in the artery. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gone.
He gone.
And thank goodness David's a badass shot.
Exactly.
Right.
Or maybe
he
he was
was,
trying
of
to
course
miss
he
her
is.
on purpose. I don't know.
I think he was missing her on purpose, though. I really don't. I
don't
mean,
think
because
so.
you could still eat the meat with the bullet in it. Just dig out the bullet. So I don't think.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
he was so rattled that his aim
Yeah.
was off. Because because first of all, he's probably thinking, "Oh shit, maybe she's infected, maybe not." He knows how close he was to her. She's bleeding on him and everything. But then in that same split second, she done cut the throat of your ace lieutenant. And he dead on the floor
Mhm.
and run off. Because she immediately hopped off that table and ran.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's some
He
good
didn't
reflexes.
even care about James. He didn't even look at James twice.
No.
Mm.
All
Yeah,
he
he
did
just
was
took
go
the
get
cleaver.
the cleaver. Because I think he did not want to kill her. I think he aimed off on purpose because
Mm.
why else would he have snatched that cleaver instead of his gun when he went to look for her?
Who knows?
Anyway.
I don't know. At this point, I was just waiting for him to die.
Me too.
Wait, and I'm like, how's she
Yeah.
gonna get out of this shit?
Right.
Yeah, because you know she is.
But the best thing
Yeah,
she
you know she
the
is.
best
Yeah.
thing she did was accidentally catch some curtains on fire. That was the
Mhm.
best thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes.
Burn
But it
that
was an
bitch to the
accident though,
ground.
but still, that was the best thing because that's enough of a distraction,
Yeah. Oh man,
Damn, this fool.
that scene was awful.
Oh, it was
painful.
awful.
It was awful.
But
And
she
his
just
whole
went
commentary.
crazy.
But wait, his whole commentary.
Oh,
The shit
it was
he was
Yeah.
creepy.
Everything was so creepy. And then when she
Creepy.
finally goes and stabs him and he kicks her, first of all, I would have probably passed out from that because a person kicking you
Yeah.
in the fucking stomach.
Oh.
Ugh. But then when she was trying to fight him, he's like, oh, don't you know? I thought you knew. I like it when they
I
fight.
like it.
Yeah, I thought you motherfucking creep.
Kill his
I jumped up
ass.
out of my seat at that point.
Yeah.
I jumped up to holler. at
Oh man.
Get
He-
his ass.
You know what? I was not even
Ooh.
sorry with them 20 whacks.
And
Mm-mm.
wait, a good 20, 30 whacks.
20, at least 20 whacks. Hey,
That
she did better
scene-
than Lizzie Borden. Because you know how the little poem go.
Yikes.
Well,
Mm-mm.
all I know is I was like, ooh, this
Ooh.
is terrible.
But
Yeah.
but I felt bad for her though, because at that point she was just out of it.
Off.
She was
Yeah.
so
Snapped.
yeah.
Off.
She was just out of it. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she done been through a lot anyway.
A lot.
But
A
now
lot, a
this,
lot.
yeah, she
A
done
lot.
lost it.
Then for him to take it there and
Yeah.
she just you can
Mhm.
see again. I got to give the tip of the hat to the
Bella
actress.
Ramsey.
You
Yeah.
can see it
Yeah.
when she went from being mad to scared. We see it when
Yeah.
he's holding her down, and it
Be-
was just.
I mean,
whew.
because fear will do that to you, though. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like everybody's saying, give that girl her Emmy Award now.
Yeah.
Give it
Yeah.
to her.
right.
Yeah.
You know?
Give it to her.
And Joel.
And I give him one too. But
Mhm.
when she was whacking him, I loved how they just let the blood splash up on the camera.
Everything.
Everything. It
was so well done.
Well, and wait, the best part of it was all of this is happening with all the fucking fire behind her.
It's a fire.
Like the whole damn
place is
building
burning down.
Props.
Pretty badass.
It was badass.
It was very, very well done. Very well done.
Very good.
And of course, then when she runs outside, there's Joel.
Oh,
Okay, now I lost it.
That was so sweet.
I don't like to admit to crying too much. 'Cause I know Sister Ellen be clowning us when we be crying. Jay does too. But
I didn't cry, but I did like.
But
I
when
did
he
like that scene,
said, "It's me. I got you, baby girl."
I know everybody was crying. My social media talking about, I'm so crying.
It started prickling. And I was like, no, don't do it.
I didn't cry, but I did think it was so sweet. It was so cute.
It just got me in the feels.
Because that let you know he finally accepted the fact, okay, she's like my daughter. I'm going to make sure she's always with me and I protect her. Because I don't even think probably he even cares whether she gets to the Fireflies or not. He going to protect her.
Right.
No, really. That's what together. That one little sentence, that's what that said to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. He kept saying it. And her just like babbling like she couldn't.
I know. Poor little thing.
Yeah. Been through some shit.
Trauma.
Traumatized.
And I like the fact that they just left it. They meaning the directors.
Yeah.
They just left it like that. They didn't add a whole bunch of other stuff and they just walked on off. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he done killed everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody asked on social media, well, wait a minute. Where's all them other cult leaders and stuff? But they were in a whole separate part of town.
Mm-hmm.
See, so that's why they
were at the restaurant, which he keeps locked up and doesn't let nobody around.
Yeah.
And when we saw after the funeral, when everybody was leaving, they were going off to their houses.
Exactly. Yeah. So they don't even know the place burnt down yet.
Probably not.
Not yet.
But when they go to that wherever the horse is at and seeing them bodies,
oh, they're going to. They're going to. And like somebody on social media asked a very good question, and they said, "So, what do you think the people who are left in the town? What do you think that they're going to think, do, or say? Because of course, their leader is dead." His little top henchmen are dead because they ain't coming back. And so now they're going to be, if nothing else, looking around the town and stuff, and they're going to see that smokehouse and them carcasses up in there.
Yep.
Along with the dead horse. And the deer. So
them people are going to be done for.
Yeah.
Because four of the main people who go hunting and shit are dead.
Yeah.
The leader
is dead. Who's left to go and find shit?
And the restaurant is where they ate, isn't it? Isn't that where all the tables were and stuff?
I mean, unless they just cut up the horse. I mean, they could still eat the horse because that was in a different building.
That's true.
So they might survive until spring, but still, they gonna have to move. That's what they're gonna have to do. They're just gonna have to move somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or just waste away because there's nothing else there.
Oh.
Well, he said at the very beginning they had to walk 2 hours to the woods to where she had killed the deer. That was like 2 hours away.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So who's doing all that?
Well, and I read a really good article that compared the Jackson, where Tommy is, where everyone is democratic and shares everything, to this resort town where they have one leader who is dictating what everybody does and when they do it and stuff. And it was a really good article. And I thought, maybe they probably did that on purpose to show the compare and contrast type of thing. Because where Tommy is, he and Maria, I mean, she said they share everything. Right. Everybody shares in everything, everybody takes their turn, like hunting and like, doing laundry or doing this, doing that. So, yeah.
I guess they're trying to say when you work with each other for the betterment of all.
I think so.
Better way than
one leader dictating what everybody else do.
You're prone
to a demagogue.
Yeah.
You're prone to have someone trying to use their own whatever
megalomaniac.
Yeah. And because then you do get a creeper.
Right.
Ooh, this is a good episode.
True. The more power they have, the more creepy they get.
Yes. That's the way it seems to be.
It does, don't it?
That was a really good episode, though.
Very good.
Yeah. Wow.
Good. It was. It was thrilling.
Thrilling.
It was very exciting.
Yes.
Very
stressful.
I was involved. I was involved.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, y'all, we have some feedback from our peoples, our family. The very first one is from Manny.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, ladies. It's been a while, but I've been around. I haven't been writing in for this show because I'm afraid I don't really have much to say about it. Having come off The Walking Dead and the never-ending wandering, I don't feel any special connection for any of the characters. I'm not sure what episode we're on, but there are a few small things I noticed. Sistah J, being a wine drinker, I am sure you appreciated Karen from Will and Grace's husband went to the liquor store and grabbed only the wines.
Yep. He was the husband in Will and Grace. Yeah.
No, he's Karen, the lady who played Karen.
He's married to her
husband in real life.
In real life.
Oh, in real life. Okay.
He was on Parks and Rec. That's where I first saw him.
Okay.
Yeah. They did a little musical review and came through Durham, and we went to see them, and it was great. Those two.
Oh, really? That was
great. Wow. Okay.
That was awesome.
Before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Damn pandemic. The case of Camus he grabbed retails for about $75 a bottle.
Wow.
The bottle he and his hubby drank in their final scene was a $400 bottle.
Wow.
That must have been good.
Manny would know.
Henry would have been a great addition to the travel duo, and it's a shame he killed himself. Had things been different, he could have set himself on a new mission in getting Ellie to her destination.
Mm-hmm.
I love the old couple north of the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, north of the wall.
Was so good to see Tara May again. Yep.
Yeah.
Instantly recognized her voice when she spoke from on top of the horse.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm sure she's going to make her husband tell her where him and Ellie snuck off to, and they'll be right behind him.
I hope so.
Well, that would be nice.
That would be nice.
Out looking for them.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't know if she would want, do you think she would say, hey, go get your brother? I think no, because I don't think so. I think she would send some other people to go get him, maybe.
I don't even think she'd do that. I don't think so. No, really, because she didn't seem very keen on him showing up anyway.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Overall, I think this show will start to get boring if it goes past 4 seasons. I'm halfway bored already.
What? Dang!
Wow.
Damn, you're bored already?
I'm not even bored.
Well.
He says, I'm halfway bored already, but it's great to reach out. Tell the fam I said hello.
Hey. Hello.
That's it for me. But P.S. Yeah, Sister K, I agree with you that they should have slept overnight in Bill and Ted's house. Thank you, Manny. Had they done so, Joel's head would have been cleared to follow a map that doesn't go through Kansas City. Didn't he say something about KC being known throughout other camps about their brutality? Also, yes, they did say that in that episode.
Yeah.
Also, the arcade scene was cute with the two girls. Okay, that's me done. Up, down, right, left, select, ABA, start. Hey, Manny, Michonne.
Thank you, Manny.
Thank you, Manny.
All right,
Thanks, Manny.
Manny.
Oh, God.
I don't get how you're bored with it, though.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, I have some things that, annoy me, but it's not boring. I like it anyway.
Some things meaning one thing.
Yeah.
The main character of the damn show. Thank you, Manny. We love hearing from you. Okay, our next email is from Procrasti.
Hey, Procrasti.
Ella. She says,
hey.
uh-huh. Her subject line is The Last of Us, aka The Worst of Us. Season 1, episode 8.
Ooh.
Back.
Yeah,
Hello,
that is The Worst of Us, though.
Mm-hmm. Hello, sisters. Only took my procrastinating ass 8 episodes, but I'm finally sending in feedback. Better late than never, right?
Yep.
Until the season finale, and she's got a voicemail.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
It's Procrastinella finally getting in her feedback for The Last of Us. Or should this show be called The Worst of Us?
Yeah.
Whew, this episode, honey. Now, it started out kind of slow for me, but that last half definitely made up for it. I used to think The Walking Dead was, probably the most, the most wrenching examination. Get off my ass. Sorry, I'm driving.
Where are you going, Procrasti?
She's pulling a Goody room.
Oh, up my ass. Anyway, sorry about that. But I was saying The Walking Dead. I used to think that was like the most wrenching examination of, what happens to humanity when the world goes to hell. And, man joins it in the toilet. But this show is seemingly a whole other level with that.
Yeah.
I mean, just the things it explores. Cannibalism in order to survive. Then you find yourself going, well, is it okay if, they died and you use them for food versus
that's
if you're
question.
just, arbitrarily killing people for food? But it makes you go to corners of your mind that are not very pleasant and are, quite frankly, very scary. And then, of course, do we even want to talk about the predator preacher? There I was, you still asked me thinking, hey, he really believes what he's saying, that, hey, someone like Ellie can help him in this crazy ass world. And then he goes in for the kill. And hey, true to form, our girl Ellie fucked him up. Yeah. That was a good part. Then
She did.
Joel is he's a whole other talk show. Of course, I was glad he rescued Ellie. And if I thought about it, he had to kill those other 2 guys, right? Because they weren't exactly going to stop coming for him. Again, the choices you have to make in this post-apocalyptic, I forgot, what the term is for those infected things. Speaking of which, real quick sidebar. Episode 5. Whew, I still am not over losing Sam and Henry. I finally got my wow moment. I was talking about where's the wow moment? Well, episode 5 delivered when all those clickers came up out of the ground, bum rushing the scene, and that bloater. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But the best part for me, evil ass Kathleen got. I didn't realize until I watched the after show that it was a child that got her. Like I said, good. She deserved it.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry for the semi-long ass feedback.
No,
looking forward to catching up on your podcast now because I'm several episodes behind on that. I'm sure I'll be done just in time for the season finale. And if all goes well, I will do my best to get my feedback in for that. And good to be giving feedback to y'all and hearing y'all on the podcast airwaves. Take it easy, sisters. Procrasti out.
Thank you,
Procrasti.
That was long
ass.
But thank you, Procrasti. It's been so long. I guess
Thank you.
she tried to put everything.
She did.
Everything in it.
She has a PS and it says 2 words: baby girl, clutches chest, heart, heart, heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
That got
Everybody
me too.
loves that, though.
So Procrasti said she wasn't really, she didn't really get a wow moment until episode 5.
Shoot.
Well, I mean,
My first wow moment was seeing Olivia from Fringe.
Yes.
people like different things, though. You know,
That's true.
people like
You're
different things. So
You're right.
You know.
Yeah, that was a wow moment because I forgot she was supposed to be in it. Thank you, Procrasti.
I cheered out loud. I was like, ah! I didn't know she was on this show until she came on.
And
Sorry.
they only had her for 2 episodes, though.
I know.
And just a FYI for the finale, y'all, KTSS.
Yeah, keep that shit shut.
Thank you. And Procrasti, I hope you stay caught up because yes, the finale is probably going to be even more epic.
Oh,
and
you know it's going to be.
Got to have everybody's feedback.
Be concise.
What Sister A said. Okay, our next email is from James. Hey, James.
Hey, James.
Hey, sisters.
Hey, James.
Remember when I told y'all, but didn't really tell y'all about David last week?
Yes, I remember.
Yes, I remember now.
Don't worry, Sister J. I ain't gonna tell nothing else in my Easel voice. This episode was pretty true to the game, but they left out the part where David and Ellie have to fight off a horde of infected together when they're waiting for Buddy Boy to come back with the medicine.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
After that is when David says he knew she was the little girl traveling with the crazy man. It's a bit more impactful because the guy that helped her survive 10 minutes ago is the same guy behind Joel being close to death. I don't think he's a preacher in the game either, but I guess they wanted to ramp up the creepiness. Mission accomplished.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Between Ellie this episode and Joel breaking down to Tommy and Jackson 2 episodes ago, somebody better be getting an award for something.
Yeah,
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Great episode, but I did miss the infected. Where they at though? James. P.S. Wait till he says P.S.
Where they at?
That is true. Where are they?
Is it too cold for them?
We talked about that, remember?
Let's talk about that.
You don't know.
Yeah. I
Are
wonder.
they froze up since they're probably out in the elements?
Hibernating.
Could be.
P.S. Wait till y'all meet I'm playing.
Oh no, Jane. Come on.
He said, I'm playing.
I'm playing. Enjoy the finale, spoiler free from me. Thank you, James.
Thank you,
James.
That's funny.
That's
James.
funny.
That was good.
That
I
was
think they must be
Got
frozen.
got him.
Because even at at Jackson,
Yeah.
they said it's very sparse. They can see
Yeah.
them coming from all directions. But this
Yeah.
place,
Yeah.
they wouldn't necessarily see them necessarily because they don't have enough people
Yeah.
to patrol or whatever.
Don't know.
So anyway, I guess we'll find out. Okay, our next email is from Daniel. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
Hello, sisters. It's Daniel from Chicago. Hey.
Hey.
What an episode. It had Ellie doing what she could to take care of Joel, including dealing with the devil to get him antibiotics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When the preacher decided to go back after her and Joel, I knew evil was about to happen on both sides. Ooh. Joel went really dark really quick. He killed those 2 raiders, even though he had the information he needed to get Ellie back. Yeah,
But he
why
had to
keep him?
kill them though?
You gotta
He had to kill
yeah.
them.
Yep.
They would have kept them.
Yep.
Yeah, or warned
They
them or
would've.
something.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have. He says, I probably shouldn't have enjoyed him killing those guys as much as I did. Oh, I liked it too.
Everybody did.
We all did.
I was cheering.
I think we did.
And when she was hacking up David, I was,
Ooh-wee.
get him, get him, get him.
Yeah.
They turned the switch on in Joel, similar to Carol in The Walking Dead, where they became an unstoppable killing machine. The problem is Ellie didn't need rescuing. She basically lost whatever childhood she had left and transformed, at least temporarily, into Joel. Tell him that he says, tell him that Ellie is the little girl that broke your fucking finger. She started hulking out at that
Hell
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then she went butcher on the number 1 guy, and then on the preacher / pedophile. He thought he was stalking her, but it was the other way around. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. That's a point. That's a good point.
She only needed Joel to bring her back down to earth after raging out.
Yeah. Because he didn't rescue her. I mean, she was already done.
He did not.
She rescued herself.
But he didn't see what she did either. He didn't go in that building. So.
Oh, I'm sure he can imagine.
Yeah. Because she's all bloody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. On a side note, those people seem to prefer human meat. And I don't think any of them had illusions of what they were actually eating.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you said. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I think they knew.
That horse wasn't butchered, but those bodies were up hanging and being readied for dinner. As bad as that group is at hunting and raiding, I'm surprised they lasted that long. Well, I mean, to be what's the word? Fair.
They cheated.
They just brought the horse back. They just got the horse back.
Exactly. That's true.
And
but they've been eating up people though.
They've been eating up people.
And it seems to me the scene where the ear is left there, that lets you know that they don't wait for them just to die, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
They probably get them.
Who just leaves an ear? Why did they not clean that up? Why didn't they clean up that ear?
How does the ear come off?
Probably
Who
because
leaves
it
an
was
ear?
fresh. It's probably one of them fresh bodies hanging up there cured.
Yeah, probably
Really?
is. That's probably that girl daddy here. Because he was the latest one to go. Can't wait for the finale. Daniel from Chicago. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.
You know what though? I did not get the impression, or I got the impression from the way this whole episode started with David and his little cult, that the daddy died of like natural causes.
No, Joel killed him.
I do.
Oh, that was the one that Joel
That's the guy.
killed.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, right. That's the one they wanted revenge for.
That's the one that stabbed Joel up.
So he's
Joel
one of those
killed.
hanging up in the shed.
No, I think he got butchered because he was fresh.
Well, that's true too.
He wasn't
But,
frozen. He didn't have
he
to
could
thaw
be
out.
freshly hanging up in the shed too.
I think it was the daddy in the bucket full of meat, because the way that man looked at that woman, which was her husband, and said it's venison. I think that was that husband and the daddy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
he was fresh.
Yeah,
they didn't have to thaw him. Wait for him to thaw out. Put him on the counter for 2 days.
Okay,
no, they didn't have to do none of that.
Move on.
You know you gotta take the turkey out 2-3 days before Thanksgiving.
Yourself.
And if you can get a fresh one, you go cook the fresh one first, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. Okay. Jay, real quick, put your mic closer to your face.
Oh, okay.
Okay, our next piece of feedback is from Shalita. Hey, Shalita.
Hey, Shalita.
Her subject line is The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 8, aka Nasty Ass Pedo Cannibal Cult Leader got what he deserved, aka they weren't ready for Joel and Ellie, aka baby girl. And then she has the emoji with the big eyes, with the big watery eyes on it.
Oh,
hey,
Lord.
sisters. Hope y'all are doing well. Here's my feedback. I'm trying to give Sister K's voice a break. Oh, thank
Good.
you.
nice.
Let me go ahead. Vote. Let me play that right now.
Hey, sisters. It's Shalita from Philly. So my feedback for episode 8 of The Last of Us. Okay, so this was a good episode. But I knew that dude, the minute he was like, we're bringing her back, and they're like, we ain't got enough food. Pervert. Pedo pervert. I knew it. And Ellie kicked his ass. She bashed his face, and I was cheering the whole time.
The whole time.
And then Joel was like, y'all think they just, had they not messed with them in the first place when they got to the college? Like, y'all could have left them alone.
Right.
The dude would have been alive. Everybody would have gone on their happy little way. Right. But no, they messed with the wrong ones.
Yeah.
Joel kicked that ass. Ellie kicked that ass. They were stupid because they really should not have messed with either one of them. Some people are just about that life, and they weren't. But I'm glad the pedophile, nasty cannibal ass dude is dead. Because ew. Ew. That's all I gotta say is ew. But that's great episode. I guess the finale's next week. I missed this show. I've been really enjoying it. Okay, until next time. Thanks.
Thank you, Shalita.
Thank you, Shalita.
You know what? I'm with you, Shalita, though. I really can't believe that next week is the last episode, because I really enjoyed it.
I know it. It seems like it's gone so quick.
It's very well done. Very well done. Mm-hmm.
She says, that's it. Can't wait to listen and watch the podcast. Until next time, Shalita from Philly. P.S. I totally teared up when Joel called her baby girl. Forgot to mention that in my voicemail. I know. That's what got me.
She wanted them criers.
That got me. But Shalita, you made a good point, because it just reminded me when you're talking about that, they wouldn't have fucked with Joel and Ellie. Now, if you go back to that episode where they ran up on Joel, they weren't trying to attack those dudes. They weren't trying to snatch nothing that those dudes had.
Exactly.
Those dudes ran up on them. And now that we know this episode, I'm thinking they did it on purpose to get some more food for their people.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They was probably going to chop them up and eat them.
Chop them and eat them.
And the horse.
Right.
And the horse.
And the horse. That was probably their
You know what? Now that you mention that shit,
that was probably their motivation for that dude run up on him.
Damn.
Now, because we didn't talk about that, but why was he running up on him? He could have just said, "Oh, hey, dude, you got anything? No, no.
You know what? That's
right.
That's a good point. Ooh,
aggressive. Went right to attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
went right to attack.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shalita, that was a good one.
Ooh.
And you're right. If they wouldn't have fucked with him, they wouldn't have found out.
They would have still been living.
Yeah.
They would have been living. Still doing his creeper shit.
Fuck around and find out.
Exactly. Okay, our next email is from Lynn.
Hey,
Lynn.
Lynn.
Hey, lovely sisters and fam. I got caught slipping and couldn't keep up with y'all's timely posting this season.
That's right. We on time.
Timely.
But this week, I hope I made it just in time. You did.
Yes.
Joel and Ellie are true survivors, and not survivors like the Fireflies or the creepy cult, but survivors like I will make a shank out of anything broken I can find and stab you to death survivors.
Exactly. And that's what you got to do. Yep.
Ellie is a quick
That's how
learner.
you survive.
That's right.
Ellie is a quick learner. She made some mistakes in the beginning, like going back to the house on the same path and leaving a trail. But by the end, she was creating diversions and making plans that saved her life. Mm-hmm. When she fell asleep hugging Joel, you really felt that the two of them have no one else in the world that they can trust, period.
Yeah.
And listen, if I am ever in a post-apocalyptic fungus-infected town, I am rocking with Joel until the wheels fall off.
Amen.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
When he used every ounce of his strength to kill that first man, I knew that he was about to take out the whole squad. I was screaming, "Don't bust your stitches!" the whole time they were wrestling on the floor.
Yeah.
That's right. I wonder if his stitches.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even fucking care.
Yeah.
No, he didn't care. And plus, I mean, but that scene alone lets you know, without saying a whole bunch of words, that Joel reverted back to the Joel when him and Tommy was around, because well, probably him and Tommy, because I mean, he choked that fool out, even knowing he was injured, and I'm sure
and shanked him. He shanked him.
Shanked him. But at first he was choking him though.
No, when he jumped on that man, he stuck him at the same time as he wrapped his hand around his throat.
Yeah, that's true.
So he wouldn't yell out.
Mm-hmm. I know that man was so shocked.
Oh, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was screaming, "Don't bust your stitches," the whole time they were wrestling on the floor. That man's sheer will to live is unstoppable. And at this point, it has shifted from being driven by love for his brother to his love and protection for Ellie. Yeah. This week convinced me that they have the ability to survive anything and will make it to wherever they need to go. My biggest fear now is that somehow their love for one another will be used against them in the end. Yeah. After what happened with the pastor and all of the other things they have been through, how can they ever trust the Fireflies with Ellie's life?
I know. That's a good point, though.
Do y'all think there is any possibility that they will decide to just find an area and make a home and live out their days? They both went through extreme trauma on this last episode, and they might not feel like the risk of involving others again is worth it. Ellie's blood might be special, but not at the risk of her own life. And now Joel loves her as a daughter, and he already lost a daughter. What do y'all think? Until next time, Lynn from North Carolina.
Hey, Lynn. Thank you.
All right, Lynn from North Kackalacky.
She's from your neck of the woods, Goody.
Yeah. I think Joel will continue to his trek to wherever the Fireflies went, because they packed up and left, because he would, to me, he would still want her to use her blood to help as many as they could. You know what I mean? So, because he promised us that he would. Yeah. So I think he will continue the trek. They just won't be trusting nobody.
Yeah.
They'll be side-eyeing everybody.
True. And they did, when they were at that college, it did say, I think it was Colorado, where they had circled on the map where they moved.
Yeah, they know where they were headed.
Right. And Joel had picked up that packing slip and said, "Oh, this is a packing slip." And remember when he explained to her, this is what you have when you're getting ready to move. And they obviously took all their supplies and records and stuff and left. So
they did.
He's going to follow where they went, I think, anyway.
I feel like he needs some more medicine and time to heal.
Well, I mean, he might, but I doubt it. I think they're going to probably
but now they don't
be
have
on
a
the
horse.
move.
Yeah,
Well,
now they don't
hey.
have a horse, so they're going to have to walk, and who knows if they even know which way to go now.
Right.
But I bet you they do, because they will not want to trust anybody else in that little resort town.
Oh, no.
He done killed up for 5
hell
of them.
no.
So, no.
Oh, hell no, not that joint.
No.
No, so they're gonna now. To me, what
leaving.
remains to be seen is if they go back toward Tommy and them, toward Jackson, or if they go forward.
If they go somewhere else,
I would go back to Jackson.
Yeah,
That's
at
where
least
I
they
would
had,
go.
Right.
at least they, and even if you do
Recoup.
know where the Fireflies went, but at least they got some horses.
Yes.
I would recoup.
Yeah,
I
and
would
heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till spring and then
Yeah.
go find them.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Because the snow is not, that is not it.
All right.
Okay, our next email is from Tammy. Hey, Tammy.
Tammy.
Hey, sisters. I hope I made sense in this voicemail. I just got finished watching the episode and was shook.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Hey, sisters, what in the Donner Party, Terminus, Sister Wives, fundamentalist cult bullshit did we stumble upon?
Right.
That David was a creep, and I didn't trust him from jump. He just saw Ellie as another girl he can control.
Yeah.
And he's trying to play all these mind games with her. And he's telling her, I need someone. Think of what we can do together. And I'm like, bitch, who the fuck is we? You pedo. I was so glad that Ellie just snapped on him and sliced and diced him. Ugh, that nasty ass. But when Joel came up on her and he just held her and he called her baby girl, just like he did his daughter Sarah, I cried. Oh. Ooh, okay, sisters, that's the last episode of the season is coming up, and I'm not ready for this to end. It's too short.
I know.
All right, guys, bye.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
I agree. They need at least 15 episode season or something.
Episodes. But you know,
Yeah.
HBO don't do that.
This is too short. 9 is just too
Right.
You're gonna
short.
leave us cliffhanging or
At
something.
least give us 10. Damn.
Yeah,
Damn, right.
or at
Just
least
one
10.
Right.
And they better not make it short either. It better not be short.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like when they do that either.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
We need to say hello to someone, y'all.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes. That's our cute husband.
Yes.
Oh.
Have you noticed that we haven't gotten a lot of husband names lately?
Yeah.
Right.
They say they got them, but they don't tell us.
Or why?
Yeah, they don't tell us what their husband's
Or
names
wives'
are.
names.
Right.
We don't get no partner names because they,
Yeah, what's
I think
going
that
on out there?
they don't want us to be saying hey to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Goody looking awful guilty.
No, she looking awful quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want, this will help me make her watch the whole thing. If you want to say hi to my wife, her name is Kate.
Hey,
Kate.
Word
All
up.
right. All right. Our next email is from Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Hello, sisters and the Sister Speak Nation. Ooh, ooh. Can't believe this journey is almost over. It's been so fun. It has been fun.
Yeah,
hasn't
it's been fun.
I love, I missed us back on a fun show. Like
Yes.
all love
Yeah.
get into. About episode 7, Double loved it. What I loved the most was the very gradual reveal of the love interest between Ellie and Riley. I had a small inkling early on when Ellie looked over at the empty bed in her room. There was something to her look that hinted at more than missing a running buddy. Then a bunch of other hints kept piling up until finally, when they were on the merry-go-round, the music made it crystal clear to me. Yeah. I mean, you kind of knew before that when she was trying to look at herself in the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They were they were playing an instrumental version of The Cure's Just Like a Dream, which is from one of my all-time favorite albums. How did y'all catch that? The lyrics to the
Just
part...
like a dream. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to ruin it.
Sing it. He says the lyrics to the part they played talk about the only girl I loved. Ellie and Riley was a beautiful love story. Super short, though.
Yeah.
Now, about episode 8. Loved it. My favorite scene, Joel interrogating those two guys. Specifically, when guy number 2 got upset because Joel killed guy number 1, even though guy number 1 did what Joel told him to do.
Yep.
Point out their settlement on the map. Guy number 2 was outraged that Joel broke the implied agreement.
Shit.
I know. This is the same group that immediately tried to kill Joel in their very first encounter, and that in this episode were eager to kill a 14-year-old Ellie as she lay unconscious on the ground. Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Right?
I'm glad you said that. Yes.
Yeah.
Because they were.
They were.
They were like, ooh, hurry up and shoot it. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Yeah.
As you pointed out, though, I bet you their motivation was to eat them, the food.
To eat them.
Oh.
And to not have to waste any food on her.
Exactly.
Because David wanted her back.
Damn.
Yeah. That's why I cheered when they killed him. That's why I cheered. People like that always want mercy and understanding for themselves, but never want to extend the same to others.
Of course.
They are merciless killers. But when they are tied up, all of a sudden it's, hey, can we just all get along? I'm so glad Joel gave them.
Really?
It's true.
It's true.
I'm so glad Joel gave them all the double F's. F you and bye Felicia. As he dispatched them to the next life.
Yeah.
I don't know what it says about me, but at least in fiction, I love seeing that. I think that means we're all bloodthirsty.
No, it means that that's just the way it is.
Those were just bad. Those were real bad dudes.
Yeah. We believe in an eye for an eye. That's what that shows.
We do.
Let's see. Well, I think this was long. Take care, sisters. P.S. Missed my fellow Detroiter, Sister A, on the last 2 podcasts. That's actually Sister L.M.
Sister L.M.
Fellow Detroiter. Sister A is from where, Sister A?
Boston.
Yeah, say Boston.
Boston.
So you missed seeing Sister LM on the last 2 podcasts, but enjoyed hearing from Joseph on the most recent one. Nick from Detroit.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Yeah, Joseph was great too.
Yeah.
It's fun when we have all y'all guests on here, Goody.
Yeah.
Get a different perspective about what we're, what we talk about.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. The last email of the episode.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And it is from Ozzy John.
Hey, Ozzy John.
Oh.
He has been real good.
Ozzy John. Own it.
He's liking it.
Own it.
Hey, sisters. Here is my All in Good Fun episode 8 feedback. Cheers, Ozzy John. Let me play this now.
Hey, sisters and nation, and special guests, and Dina. Hey, Dina. Ozzy John here with my feedback for The Last of Us episode 8. Now, my first point, I'm going to have to address this accusation of long-ass feedback. To be honest, it's a little bit fair. I know I can push the limits sometimes, but honestly, just happy to be mentioned. It's like Leo DiCaprio in the meme pointing.
He's liking it.
There I am. How good's that? But in my defense, I don't PS.
He's in no hurry.
Forget your point. You fucked up. That's it. I also don't do long ass intro emails
That's
it's all
true.
in the one package.
Oh.
Honestly, we can do with more voicemails.
That's right.
Type out an email. It's not that much longer to record it under a desk in your car on the way home. Send it in.
Shade.
And thirdly, I don't do long-ass subject lines. It's all in the one big point. So I
Where's
might
the
approach
point?
medium length, but it's all there. So you want to come at the king? Best be ready, baby. 1, 2. Regarding last week and confusion of how did Joel get to the house. Well, the first shot, they're quite subtle with it. They're not in the game, but they're quite subtle with it in the show. The first shot of the game is of the landscape and a nice mattress width track in the snow. That would have been pulled, if it's like the game, would have been pulled by the horse.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They don't really show it in the show, but,
We figured
they show
show
the wide track in the snow.
Okay.
My last point, approaching 2 minutes now, is this week regarding the dinner scene. And how do you know when everyone was finished? Well, everyone was eaten.
Oh, but
And if you're getting a little romantic, if David was getting a little romantic, but he was done, what would David do after he dumps his girlfriend? Well, he wipes his butt. And that's me done.
What's his what?
2.5 minutes.
Oh, my
Medium
God.
Aussie John out. Have a good one. Bye, Dina.
Oh, dear.
Thank
What did
you,
he
Aussie
say?
John.
I didn't even understand what he said. He watches
He's
his
talking
butt.
about poop.
I think
He's
said
talking
he
about
wipes
poop.
his butt.
Oh, he wipes his
Like you're a
butt.
cannibal and you eat your girlfriend and then you poop.
Oh,
That's what I think that
gotcha.
was his joke.
Gotcha. How do you get rid of your last girlfriend?
Aussie John.
He was talking shit. He said, I'm going
Really?
to talk to Dina.
Wait a
was.
minute, no.
Yeah.
The part that I like, Aussie John, but he said, hey, if you going to come for the king, you got
You better
I'm
come with
correct.
it.
Correct.
Wait a minute. Hey, I just remembered something that I did not know until I was on the Facebook the other day, because I'm not on there as much as I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Aussie John, why did you not tell us that you had a new Bambino?
What?
Oh.
He had pictures of a new baby.
When?
I
didn't
just
see
seen
anything.
it like this week, last week, this week. I don't know what day it was now. So Aussie John, we
Oh.
need the information.
We need
Let
the
us
information.
know.
I want a picture.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Yes,
that's so
congratulations. It's very cute, baby.
Yes.
I said, wait a minute. You had a baby. And we didn't know,
Oh,
baby.
Wow.
go look it up. I'm gonna have to go look it up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm obsessed with crocheting baby stuff, don't you?
Oh, she does really good crochet baby
Ooh.
things.
So,
Little
You
little
know.
blankets and
whenever
and-
people
and
say they're having a baby, I'm always
sweaters
trying
and-
to find a new pattern to crochet.
oh, and the little
something.
bunny rabbit hat or whatever that was. Was it the little bear bunny
It was
rabbit
a bear
or something?
hat. With little bear
It was
ears.
so cute.
It was
She does really
Yeah.
good. So, yeah, we got to find out. Let us know, Aussie John.
Yes, let us know. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
He said he got
That's so
time for
cute.
shade.
Sure
He said,
does.
baby, keep me
Time.
up. I
He
got
had
time
time
today. Oh, gosh. Thank you guys so much. All y'all. And that was a lot of y'all this time for your feedback.
We love it. We
appreciate
love
Thank
it.
you
We
very
love it.
much.
We love it. Send it in. Next week, it's our finale. As has been mentioned multiple times, KTSS. Y'all know what that means at this point, because we are bound to have a lot of feedback next week. So KTSS, please save our thoughts and our sanity, please.
Yes.
I want to say thank you
Too
so
late for
much.
me.
It's already gone, ain't it?
Yeah.
Gone.
I want to say thank you so much, Goody, for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Goody.
Thank you for inviting me. Oh
Thanks
my
for coming.
gosh. Dream come true.
Wonderful
And getting all
having you
swagged
on.
out and everything. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
She's prepared.
You know how I do.
Yep.
If people would like to find you, where could they find you on socials?
I'm in our Sistah Speak Facebook group as Goody at Goody, and I also am still swimming around in the cesspool of Twitter, which is also at Goody or at Goody Group, I think is the Twitter one.
Yeah.
But I only joined social media because of you ladies, because yeah,
and we feel
right.
special.
And it took me.
I know it
took me a while to. I'm still learning how to use it.
So did I, though.
It takes a lot of effort.
It does.
Used to it too.
But once you're used to it, though, I have to admit it is fun, though, and it is a good way to keep in touch with people and connect. Yeah,
it is. It really is.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we thank you for joining, and we thank everyone else out there in the podcast land for staying with us this season. We hope you continue on with our finale. We can everywhere you can find podcasts, we are there. Just look us up. Go to sistahspeakproductions.com and you'll find a little bit of a link to everywhere that we are. Hopefully you're watching us on the YouTube where we put this podcast. Yep. And we're also on Patreon, patreon.com/sistahspeak, where you can find a lot of other content that is not
a whole bunch. A whole bunch,
y'all.
A plethora.
A plethora.
A smorgasbord. Ooh, a charcuterie board of things.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Ooh, fancy.
All right, come on.
Anyway, that's patreon.com/sistahspeak. And I guess that's it. All right. I am Sistah K.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah A.
I'm Goody. Not sure I was supposed to go last, but hey, it's good. It's good. That's how we do. Goody's out.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Can't wait for that finale.
Bye. Ooh.
All of y'all for our finale.
You can't see that, Sistah J.
Oh, where's it at?
Put it in front of your body.
Keep that shit showing. We out.